Calvin Harris from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Adam Richard Wiles, born January 17, 1984 in Dumfries, Scotland, better known by his stage name Calvin Harris, is a British DJ, singer, songwriter and producer, especially of electronic dance music (EDM), especially house, electropop and electro house. He gained worldwide fame throughout his song Acceptable in the 80s, a tribute to the style and culture of the 1980s. Life. Calvin Harris was born on January 17, 1984 in Dumfries, Scotland, to a biochemist and housewife. He had his first musical experiences in his youth, when he recorded some demos in the bedroom at home. Harris said in an interview that he was very isolated during this time, which affected his personality. His earliest success was the release of the songs Da Bongos and Brighter Days on a 12-inch single at the age of 21 under the pseudonym Stuffer. With these songs and £4,000 in his luggage, Harris moved to London, but within a year was unable to establish himself artistically and find more than one singer for his music. After returning to his parents' home, Harris worked in a fish factory and supermarket and started uploading songs he had composed himself to the MySpace internet platform. There they were discovered in 2006 by a talent seeker from the ME label, who got Harris a label contract in the same week. From May 2013 to June 2014 he was in a relationship with the singer Rita Ora, afterwards with the singer Taylor Swift. The two musicians announced the end of this relationship in early June 2016. Harris now lives in Los Angeles. Career 2006 to 2008. First successes and debut album. Edit source. Harris' first album, I Created Disco, was released on June 15, 2007 in the UK. The album contains synth-pop, dance and electro-pop songs. To promote the album, Harris toured the UK with Faithless and Groove Armada. The first single released from the album was Vegas, which was only released as a limited vinyl single. The first chart success came with the electro-pop song Acceptable in the 80s, a tribute to the 1980s. The song reached the top 10 single charts in the UK, where it could last for 15 weeks. In Germany, the song achieved great popularity through its use in the commercial for the casting show Germany's Next Top Model. As a result, Acceptable in the 80s reached number 30 on the German single charts. The successor single, The Girls, reached third place in the British single charts. Among other things, the song was used in the comedy show 2.5 Men. In 2007, the Canadian band Dragonette released a new version of the song titled The Boys, in which the group made direct reference to Harris. The last single from I Created Disco was Merrymaking at My Place, which was ranked 43rd. Also in 2007, Harris went to the recording studio with Australian pop star Kylie Minogue. He got her attention after another music producer passed Harris demos onto her. Harris admitted that working with Minogue felt unreal, but still fun. Although he was very excited before meeting her for the first time. Harris produced and wrote 2 songs for Minogue's album X, firstly the successful single In My Arms and secondly Heartbeat Rock. He also produced the song Michael Jackson for the British rap duo the Mitchell Brothers. In 2008, Harris worked with the British hip-hop artist Izzy Rascal on the song Dance With Me. The two musicians first presented the song as an acoustic version at the Glastonbury Festival. The song was digitally released on June 30, 2008 and rose straight to the top of the British single charts. Thereafter, the song also reached number 48 on the German single charts and brought Harris a number of nominations in awards, including a nomination for the Brit Awards and an award for the Best Dance Floor Filler at the NME Awards. Harris also produced Rascal's next single Holiday, which became another #1 hit in the UK. In an interview with BBC Radio 1, Harris said that he had refused to work with American pop star Lady Gaga because the request came at a time when Lady Gaga was still unknown and the demo recording that had been sent to him had not agreed. However, later he made it clear that he saw Lady Gaga as a great artist. 2009 to 2013, Ready for the Weekend, and 18 months after the release of his debut album, Harris was already working on the successor. Similar to the first album, the artist recorded his songs at home on a laptop, in the chaos of the new opening of Terminal 5 at London Heathrow Airport. This laptop was allegedly lost, so Harris had to re-record or sing large parts of the album. Harris later admitted, however, that after a few days he had his luggage back. He admitted that the computer hadn't been in his luggage and he was simply hoping to get more time to finish his album. He explained, "My label wanted the album, but I only had 2 songs at a time. But now it has gotten really good. I knew I had to draw people's attention to me somehow. Show that I am still alive, that my label has not dropped me, and that I am working on the second record. So I thought about this story. My press lady at Columbia immediately thought it was great. So we put them on my MySpace blog and they copied a lot of newspapers." Harris' second studio album, Ready for the Weekend, was released in August 2009. Harris went on tour in the UK, Ireland, France, the Netherlands, and the United States to promote the album and its singles. Ahead of the album release, the single I'm Not Alone was released, which Harris officially presented for the first time on New Year's Eve in Sydney. The song rocketed to the top of the charts due to high downloads, where it stayed the other week after being released on CD. The second single of the album, Ready for the Weekend, reached number 3 on the British single charts. Harris' album Ready for the Weekend has also had some success. In the first week of the chart, it reached the top position on the British album charts and 6th place in Ireland. On October 16th, the album was awarded gold by the British phonographic industry for the sale of 100,000 copies sold. The third and fourth single releases from the album, Flashback and You Used to Hold Me, could not build on the success of the predecessors. They could only reach number 18 or number 27 on the charts. In addition, a remix of his song Yeah Yeah Yeah, La 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 was used in a commercial for the beverage brand Coca-Cola in the summer. In 2010, Harris was ranked for the first time in the top 100 DJs of DJ Magazine and was ranked 94th. That year, he worked again with Kylie Minogue on their 11th studio album Aphrodite, together with the singer of the band Scissor Sisters, Jake Shears, and Minogue. He wrote and produced the synth song Too Much. He also worked with Sophie Ellis Bextor for her album Make a Scene, which was released in April 2011. He produced Off and On, in which he also participated as an author. He achieved his greatest charter success and thus also popularity as a producer of Rihanna's hit We Found Love, which became a worldwide #1 hit in October and November 2011. Calvin Harris was featured on this release as a featured artist. Calvin Harris already released the single Let's Go in August 2011. A year later, she became his second chart hit as a leading artist in Germany. The track reached number 2 in Great Britain and was already its 7th top 10 hit. We'll Be Coming Back with Example was released on July 27, 2012 as a single. He was also able to take second place in his home country, but did not make it into the charts in one of the German-speaking countries. It was only with a single Sweet Nothing with Florence Welch, which was released on October 14, 2012, that he had another hit in Germany. With place 19, it was the highest placed hit so far. The single reached number 1 in Great Britain. It was the second number 1 hit for him. The album 18 Months was released on October 26, 2012 in Germany. The album was placed in the charts and immediately reached number 1 in Great Britain. Drinking from the Bottle was released in the UK as the 6th single from the album. The song was already number 5 on the English charts before it was released. The song I Need Your Love with Ellie Goulding is the 7th single and was able to achieve good chart positions. It was released on April 12, 2013 and placed at number 4 on the UK charts. The 8th international and last single from the studio album was Thinking About You and was released on August 4, 2013. In the DJ Magazine ranking, it improved to 15th place. 2014. Motion. At the beginning of August 2013, Calvin Harris presented his new single, Under Control, which was created in collaboration with Alesso and the British band Hertz. The song was released in most European countries on October 7, 2013, and Germany followed on November 15. Under Control was the first single release of his new album Motion. On March 14, 2014, Calvin Harris released the second single Summer. It reached number 1 in the UK charts and reached the top 5 in other European countries. The third single of the announced album was released on September 7, 2014. Blame, with British singer John Newman, also managed to become a number 1 hit in the United Kingdom. Newman said before the song was released that it would live up to the hype that was made around it. I am very excited. I think that's the next step up in my career. As the last single release, the track Outside, with the vocals of the British singer-songwriter Ellie Goulding, was launched on October 20, 2014. However, it was again not enough for the best place in the British charts. Instead, Outside became a number 1 hit in Germany. The song also marked the second collaboration between Calvin Harris and Ellie Goulding after I Need Your Love 2013. Finally, Calvin Harris's album Motion appeared on October 31, 2014 on his own label Fly Eye Records and Columbia Records. In addition to the single releases already mentioned, it includes collaborations with R3hab, Firebeat's Gwen Stefani, Big Sean and All About She. The media reviews were mixed, though there are occasional surprises, such as the skittering steel drum effect on $signs Drowsily sung by star-in-waiting Tinashe, and a striking collaboration with the group Hayam, who emanate glorious loss and regret. The bulk of the record is bombast as usual. The big pop hooks and breakdowns are here, but there is little sense of Harris' personality. Caroline Sullivan for The Guardian: neither the Gwen Stefani team up together nor the Big Sean aided open wide ever gels, evidence that Harris hasn't quite mastered the marriage of man and machine, especially with bigger personalities. His largely straight-ahead approach will rankle EDM devotees who are searching for boundary-busting beats. But he's taking his chances with the most unpredictable technology of all, the human voice. Kyle Anderson for Entertainment Weekly: since 2017, Funkwave Bounces Volume 1 on June 12. Calvin Harris released a trailer on Twitter for his upcoming album. The names Snoop Dogg, Frank Ocean, Migos, Pharrell Williams, Dram, Travis Scott, Schoolboy Q, Party Next Door, Lil Yachty, Big Sean, Young Thug, Future, Kehlani, Khalid, Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj were featured as guests or represented in the album. Previously, some singles from the album were released as a sample on YouTube, such as Slide or Heatstroke. The single, Giant, was released in early February 2019. It is sung by the British solo artist Rag and Bone Man.